Hey guys, and welcome back to Sin's Feeding the Beast, where we're going to do a few things today. In the last episode, we started to talk about when we killed the Ender Dragon. That was pretty exciting. We started to talk about the spawn village, so I think I'm going to get onto that today. I'm going to start doing some preparatory things for that. So to start, I'm going to make some gears. I'll make a few because I think I'm going to need a fair few for today's project. I'm going to make some Sterling engines first. Not the most exciting things in the world, but definitely something extremely useful, and I'll build another two of those for other things we're going to be doing. So to make the Sterling engines, I actually need to make some pistons first before I really forget. There we go. The redstone, which is what I got. Oh, I had plenty of redstone here. I didn't need to get any more. But yes, actually, I don't know why I'm putting three in there. I feel silly. Another one. There we go. So yeah, today we're going to go over to spawn, and we're going to do a few things like that. But while I've still got you guys here, I was actually planning on building this. There we go. One, two. It's clicking a bit too quickly. I think that's my problem. While I've got you guys here, I was going to make a filler. So instead of having to do all the work myself, I'm going to let it be done by a machine, which is always much more helpful. So we need these landmarks, we need some ink sacs, we have the dandelion yellow and some golden gears. So let's get in there. Some of this stuff's pretty easy to make. And those achievements, they never store. I don't know why, but it's just something that never happens. So yeah, so now we have our two stone gears. We need to make them into iron gears. 1, 2, and then we need to make these into upgraded gold gears. Sorry, diamond. Very silly. Actually, I can leave them there for now. So as you saw before, I'll pull it up again. We can chuck it in the crafting table so we can see a oh, I've been even more silly. Forgot to make a marker. So let's make, I think I need to make about 5 today. So you put your stick in as such, and then you make your torches as shown. And I've only put in 4, so let's chuck another one in there. That's 5. Sorry, it's a bit hard to see there, but then you put in some lapis, and you do the same thing, and then you got 5 again. And now we have a marker there, so that's brilliant. And then we put everything back in again, as I was silly enough to do before. There we go, and the last 2. So here we go, we get a filler. So this is a build craft thing, so that's what we're going to use it for. We're going to make a pattern out of this glass and bricks, so it knows what to do. And I've brought some redstone energy conduits with us, and some Sterling engines now, and this filler and some landmarks to show the area that we want to do. Actually, I want to make one more thing actually before we go. Another 2 redstone torches because I want to show off some of the stuff you can do with a landmark. Alrighty, guys. So actually, one more thing I need to build before we go is a lever because I'm gonna look mighty silly if I don't have one of these with me. Well, I can make one, but I didn't have any cobble with me, so I'll bring another one just in case. Alrighty, guys. So spawn is about 700 or 800 blocks that way. So I'll cut here and I'll show you. When I get there, we'll go from there. Alright, guys. Speak to you in a second. Okay, guys. Now I'm back again. So as you can see, this is quite a highly wooded area here. This is a bit of a log cabin that the Thane block knocked up actually. You generally spawn either in it, around it, or something like that. So we might extend it later on to see if we can get what we want. But Thane's house is just over there. You can probably see the the waypoint there. So I'm probably not going to use just out front of his house. I'm probably going to use out the back of this one here because we might incorporate the Nether portal, the Nether Hub where this building is because it's actually pretty much dead center. So I think that might be what we do. But I'm going to show this clearing and thing out just here. So let's see. Let's start it here. I think would be a fun idea. So I actually haven't played around with this too much, so this is sort of my first time. So I'm learning at the moment like everyone else. If you knock that, no, you have to power it. That's why I brought these. So you put that down, and there you go. So it shows you, with the blue laser, I'll turn that off quickly. So it shows you where you can place another one. So if we get out here, I don't think it's going to show it to us. No. So what we're probably best to do, and it shows you how high it's going to clear this and fill it. So so yeah, so you can make things three-dimensional. So let's go over here. We'll start with a pretty sizable area to start. We can always extend it if needed. So as you can see here, so this is as far as it will go. So let's get a block out. So I put the wrong one away, but that's okay. So there you go, as you can see that. So now I'll put another, oh, do that for now. Put a landmark down, and there you go. So now it's touching, and then you hit it, and it goes bink. And that shows you that now that there's only one way that it will work, and it's only this way. And it gets rid of this axis here now because that's not a path that's within this, because these mark the edges. So let's say we want to fill it. Do we want to fill it below or above? Because we don't want to fill all the way up. We only want to clear. I didn't really think about this actually, did I? If I get rid of this, will that break it? Yes, yes it will. Okay. So that's not what I want to do. That is definitely not what we want to do. Oops. Try again. So if I want to bring this maybe up a level, and then I want to maybe clear it to about this level. I only need one on a different axis. The rest of them, the rest of them can be on a similar axis. Okay, that's how it's going to work. Oh, okay, because I moved it up. I moved it up one. I was having trouble thinking, why is that not working? It's because this is not at the same height as that other one. There we go. So if we now hit that, that should link up. Brilliant. So as you can see there, that's the thing being designed. So I think that's a good level. So now we'll quickly power this one. I wonder if we put it on the side of this block, if it's going to power it or not. No. Okay, so that's fine. I'm easily adaptable to these situations. There we go. So now, as you can see, it's done the vertical axis, and that side axis there are no longer visible. So let's go along here and we'll see how far we can get it. I think we're going to get to sort of the, I don't know why I'm using my hand here. I actually have a drill that's going to be capable of digging out all the way. So I'm going to try to do as big of an area as I can. Whoops. In one go. Oh wow, okay, it went a lot further than I was expecting. There we go, I came out to the other side and I didn't even know. So now when I bonk this one, it will put a whole big red thing around, and if I dig out under here, why am I doing it by hand again? And there you go, you can see there's the other red line that's going around. So it's going to clear out this whole area. I thought I maybe should have done it a bit higher actually. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that because I want to sort of get it above the height of the trees. Otherwise, we'll have some troubles when it comes to that. Now, I think if I go up another block there, so I'm at 83. That's fine. So I know which line I need to be on now. I just need to bring it all up to 83. So it's going to cut out a distance at that level. So get rid of that torch because I no longer need that. Don't need that anymore. And we'll jump up here and we'll go to 80. Oops. It's always hard doing this with a jetpack because you always go much higher than you expect. And then there's 83. So if I put that down and plonk it again, there we go, it connected. So that's brilliant. So it should connect to the one in the ground as well. We'll just double check that it's done that. Otherwise, I'll look quite foolish. Yes, it has. Excellent. So the final thing to do is this one over here. I'll probably need a bit more dirt actually. Because it'll be. I just realised I probably have heaps of grass blocks. There we go. Because it'll be. This one will be much too low, and I won't have. And 6 blocks won't cut it. Essentially, 6 blocks won't cut it. So there we go. So I'm just marking out a big nice circle for a big nice area for us. One more and boonk, boonk, and there we go. So now you can see, and you don't need that one over there. You just need 3 axes. So you need 3 points to make the axes, and then 1 to make the vertical. With a quarry, you don't need that. It only needs to be 2-dimensional, but you need a 3-dimensional shape with anything else. So let's make our temporary temporary platform that we're going to be standing on, and put all of our things on as well, including our engines, because we need them. And I just realized I didn't bring any additional charcoal. I have plenty of charcoal on me, so that's not a problem, but it's just a bit annoying that I didn't bring everything that I probably should have. And there we go, and boom. So once you place it down, it creates an outline as shown here, and the landmarks do disappear, but you don't lose them, they just despawn. Oop, and there it is. So I'll grab all these and the final one over there. So this is quite a big area. I think this is going to be a 64 by 64 area. Okay, what is this? Ooh, okay. Someone's got their base here. Well, I'm glad I looked at this, because I'm going to go check this out first, and then I'll come back. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Now I'm back again, just having a quick look at how fast this is going. It's going pretty well. I sort of underestimated because I didn't think that these would go down as low as they have, but that's fine. I've got an axe here, so I can chop the remaining bits out. I don't know if it's going to cut to this level or if it's going to cut to the level that it is. So yeah, it hasn't taken too long. It's probably been about 10 minutes to get rid of this whole area, so that's not too bad. Though I am running a as you can see, there's the half a second that I was talking about. There you go. So they do disappear, which is sort of cool. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about this. It's weird, you just see these little things. There you go, like that, and then bam. It obviously leaves the grass, so that doesn't see that as a block, I suppose. It's different. So yeah, we're getting to that point where even if I stand near something that's going to break, it won't give it to me. So oh, maybe not. I take that back. I absolutely take that back. It just gave me a sapling. Maybe it's because I got it just as it despawned, and rather than that. So maybe if you followed one of these round, it would give it to you. But I don't think I'm going to do that. It just doesn't seem like me. Oh yeah, so it's taking down another level. Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's how I wanted it to go. So everything under this level I'm going to have to clear by hand, which is fine, but I'm definitely going to do it so that when I put the filler in, it'll fill all the spaces that I would like it to fill. So yes, okay guys, I'll be back with when the filler started, and that way we can have a quick look at that as well. Okay guys, now I actually feel really, really silly now. This will actually, it should fill this whole area in, and clear the area that's shown above it, and I didn't know it was going to do that. I just thought it was just going to work as normal. So yeah, that's weird. Now I should have enough power going to this, should start filling it hopefully, but maybe it's doing the outside edge. I'm not sure. Is this flower stopping it? Oh god, yes it is. Okay, so get rid of all the flowers. Note to self. Oh, that is weird. Will it go over the grass? Okay, it'll go over the grass, it just won't go over blocks. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, but I can handle that. It just means I need to go through and get rid of all this sort of stuff here. Again, as I said before earlier on this episode, this is the first time that I've done this, so I'm not an expert on this, and I will be the first one to say that. Hey guys, yeah, I have my what do you call it, software, my antivirus software come up and tell me that it was update. I have a Avast, and for some reason it likes to tell you that it's up to date, and that's great, but it's really annoying when it interrupts my streaming, my videos. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. But as you can see, this is still working fine. I've gotten rid of all those leafy piles on the ground. I'll just quickly check that everywhere else has got leafy piles removed, and they do. Yeah, I think so. Oh, there's a bit more over here. Okay, so it should fill this in when it gets to this side as well. So that's actually really good. I didn't know that it would do that. So when I do the other side, I'll definitely keep that in mind when I do it. So yeah, this is actually working out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I've got my goggles of revealing on. If you can't see, these should fill in hopefully sometime, unless I've run out of dirt, which is entirely possible because I didn't know how much I'd need, and yes, we are completely out of dirt, so it's time to go home, pick up some lovely, lovely dirt. What can we get rid of? Roses, piles, that. I had more dirt in my inventory, but I'm not going to go back to put that in. Just put that in. I want to put more stuff in. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep filling this in, and I'll come back once it's done, because I think it's a bit boring to watch. So yeah guys, I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, now I'm back again. I haven't knocked down this thing yet, so that's one thing I wanted to show you was there's this grid line around. It's really annoying. So bam. Ooh. I had a bit more stuff in there than I expected actually, so yeah. Okay, well I got it all anyway back, so that's fine. And oh, I thought that was meant to disappear. Let me just disconnect and try that again. Multiplayer, and it's hidden. That is my server, but that's the internal IP address, so don't even worry about it. There we go. Yeah, okay, good. It was just a bit of a glitch. That's fine. As I said before, yeah, that's my private server. I don't really have it on much. That's what I used to play before I played on this server actually. Before I played on Toporacraft, which is great. And yeah, so this is how I'm looking to go. I've got, if you can sort of see here, there's two side by side plots here, which are they're 10 by 10, and there's room for 4 on each side, so 4 sides makes 16 different plots. Now I think that should be enough for us, at least for the moment. The problem we may run into is if we recruit too many, not too many, but if we recruit more people, we may not have enough room. But I think for the moment this is going to be a good size. And the area in the middle here, this is where the Nether Hub will be. Similar to, I think, a lot of other servers have just done that. I'm trying to decide if we'll make it here or what. One suggestion that's come up is maybe making a trophy room or a room of conquest, where we display all of our things like the dragon egg and those sort of things, the hydra heads and that sort of stuff when we get to that. So yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna continue putting this out because it's not that exciting. I'm just using smooth stone slabs and stairs to give it that nice little edge here and make it easy to walk up as well. The other thought I had maybe was to do, what are they called? Stone brick slabs and something on the side here, but you really don't get the same sort of look. I like that look where it's only one little way up here rather than having it all the way here, so it's only 2 wide, because this becomes essentially 3 wide even though it's not on that block. So yeah guys, I'm just going to go around filling these out. I'm just going to put these torches out to show where things will be and light up the rooms, and light up the plots, and that way we'll be ready to go and start looking at building this Nether Hub. Alright guys, speak to you soon. Okay guys, now I've done a bit of work here. I had Aries come over for a while and help me out, which was great. It made life so much easier. I miscalculated this, and I accidentally made it an extra 2 blocks wide on this side, or made this essentially 2 blocks this way. So we've moved it, and as you can see, we put a, what is it? It's a rectangle of lovely nether portals. And so what happens is they do work, and you get shot through to the nether, and bam, and there we go. And so this is a room that we specially built in the nether. We've dug it all out. We came up one of these holes here. I think it's this one here. Yeah. So we had some trouble linking it properly, but essentially what you need to do to link it is you need to find the in-game coordinates and the in-game coordinate and the nether coordinates. So if you have a look on the top right of my screen, you'll see that where it says 240 and 304, and that relates to 240 X and 300 Z. Or if you have a look at F3 tells you different coordinates. It tells you your nether X and your nether Z or Z. Whereas the one on the top right tells you your overworld stats. So you can either use either of them, but just remember that for the nether you divide by 8 to get it. So if it's positive, it's positive 800, divide by 8, it becomes 100. If it's negative 800, you divide by 8 and it's negative 100. Fairly simple, but yeah, so just that's the way you do it. Block Thane's portal was close enough to it, so I had to break that portal and his in-game portal as well. But he's literally, he's literally just there, so I think he can handle. I think he'll be able to handle the walk, and if not, we'll figure something out to reset that back up. So yeah, guys, I'm going to continue working on this, where the plan here is to depress this. Depress the nether portal as it's seen here. So this is not right at the moment, but we're going to make sort of the stairs to go up, and there's going to be a pyramid around it, and we're going to sink a pyramid down here. So all the 4 blocks here are actually going to be beacon blocks, and we're going to use a pyramid below it, and we'll be using we'll be essentially getting 4 things around spawn. So sort of an added benefit for coming back to spawn and using it. And we've also got a nice node over there as well. I think there's another one over here as well. We'll get a bit closer. Yeah, there we go. There's a 647. So what we might do is we also might, or by might, I probably will, start making a node over here or something, and then combine all 3. I think that'll be pretty cool. Though I'm going to read up on that before I do anything else, because I don't want one of the nodes to disappear that I'm trying to work with. But yeah, guys, as you can see, so that area's kind of worked out. I still need to do a bit more out on the edges here, so remove some of that and make it sort of 10 by 10 plots. But there is plenty of room here for 16. I think you can see by the torches that each 2 torches, in between each 2 torches like that, signifies 1 plot, and then inside the center here we're going to have some sort of design. I'm not sure what it's going to be just yet, but I'm fairly certain it's going to look quite good. Okay, guys, so I'll be back, and I think that'll be it for the once I come back into this last bit. That'll be it for the episode. Alright, guys, speak to you soon. Okay, guys, now I'm back. I think for the final time this afternoon today. I'm really liking this. If you can see on the mini map there, we've got some wonderful beacons in the middle, and we're still Aries and I are still experimenting with what color we want here. We had redstone lamps, but we're maybe trying to think about using something that's more part of the mod, essentially, for different light. And we're looking through all these sort of lights, the inverted lamps, and then the normal lamps, and then there's these ones, or maybe even a wrath lamp instead of having that. But we'll see how we go. Now I've got 4 beacons here, so if I open this up, you can see I have speed, haste, strength, regeneration, and resistance. And that's I could fit 4 in here, so I'm happy with the 4. It was 216 blocks of iron, which we've done and put down below. I can show you them. Oh. One more. There you go. So there's the pyramid of iron below, which is good and also very expensive, but it has been great, and we'll do that, and there we go. So yes, I think it's time now to have a quick look at what's on the other side of this to finally close out today's episode. Bam, there we go. So nothing has been done on the inside of here as of yet, but I think over the next coming episodes I'll be in here. I'll be doing a bit more design on camera. It was just while working on that, because it was such a large area to clear, and netherrack's such an easy thing to do. So yeah, guys, I hope you'd like this episode. It's been fun. It's actually something I've wanted to do for a while, and I guess we'll stake out a claim in terms of where we want to go. This is supposed to be houses and shops and stuff like that. Whatever you want to do, but there's a 10 by 10 area here which you can claim, and yeah, so yeah, I hope you like this episode today. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, as it helps my channel. If you want to tell me anything I could do, any other designs that maybe that might look even better than this, please let me know. But yeah, guys, have a good day, and sin out.